Have you ever wondered how a prestigious global fashion brand could hide a dark past? Hugo Boss, synonymous with elegance and sophistication, has struggled with a controversial history tied to the Nazi regime. Today, we delve deep into the legacy of a brand that dressed up its past to become a fashion empire. This video will uncover how Hugo Boss transformed from a local tailor into a global icon, all while grappling with its historical connections. Join us as we uncover the secrets behind the seams of Hugo Boss. Born into a family deeply rooted in the textile business in 1885, Hugo Boss was destined for a career in fashion. Growing up in Metzingen, Germany, he was immersed in the fabric of the industry from an early age. After honing his skills through various apprenticeships in both retail and textile factories, Hugo took the bold step of transforming his parents' lingerie shop into his own tailor shop. This early venture laid the foundational elements of craftsmanship and business acumen necessary for building a brand. His foray into fashion was not just about creating clothes, it was about establishing a legacy that would later become known globally. By focusing on high-quality garments like shirts and workwear, Hugo began to carve out a niche for himself in the competitive world of fashion. The outbreak of World War I had profound impacts on Hugo Boss and his burgeoning enterprise. The war not only disrupted his business operations, but also brought the German economy to its knees. With the country's infrastructure in shambles and the economy severely debilitated by war reparations, Hugo's business faced significant challenges. These adversities forced him to think strategically about the future of his brand. Amidst the economic turmoil, he observed the rising demand for military wear, which later influenced his decision to produce uniforms. This period was critical as it showcased Hugo's resilience and ability to adapt to changing circumstances, qualities that would later define the brand's ability to navigate through future crises. In the 1920s, amidst Germany's unstable economy, Hugo Boss officially established his brand, focusing initially on industrial workwear, uniforms, and raincoats. This choice was influenced by the prevailing economic conditions where stable jobs and regular income were uncertain, making practical workwear a necessity. The brand's early years were marked by a commitment to quality and durability, attributes that earned Hugo Boss a respectable reputation locally. However, as the political landscape in Germany shifted dramatically with the rise of the Nazi Party, so too would the trajectory of the Hugo Boss brand. The company's early success in a niche market laid the groundwork for its future expansion into more controversial areas of production. The economic instability that followed Germany's defeat in World War I created fertile ground for political extremism. Hugo Boss, like many other business owners, was significantly impacted by hyperinflation and the economic depression of the early 1930s. The desperation of this period drove him to make decisions that would secure his company's survival, but later haunt the brand's reputation. As the Nazi Party promised economic revival and stability, Hugo saw an opportunity in aligning with them. This alignment was strategic, aimed at leveraging the political climate to stabilize and grow his business amidst widespread economic uncertainty. By 1931, seeing the Nazi Party's potential ascent to power, Hugo Boss joined the party and started to cultivate relationships that would ensure his business's growth. His affiliation garnered him lucrative contracts to produce uniforms for various Nazi organizations, including the SS, Hitler Youth, and other paramilitary groups. This period of alignment with the Nazis marked a significant yet controversial expansion of his business. The decision was driven largely by economic motives and the survival instinct in a tumultuous market rather than ideological agreement. However, the contract to produce Nazi uniforms was a turning point for Hugo Boss. Hugo's death in 1948 left his son-in-law, Eugen Holy, with the daunting task of salvaging the tarnished brand. Holy spearheaded a transformation, shifting focus to high-quality men's suits, effectively rebranding Hugo Boss and distancing it from its dark past. This strategic pivot revitalized the company, paving the way for its future success in the fashion industry. Eugen Holy's rebranding of Hugo Boss proved pivotal for its survival post-war. Recognizing the demand for civilian attire, he steered the company towards high-quality men's suits, reshaping its identity beyond wartime associations. Holy modernized product lines and enhanced manufacturing, ensuring stylish, appealing suits targeting a broader market. This strategic shift not only redefined Hugo Boss, but also attracted international attention. Aggressive marketing campaigns cemented the brand as a symbol of luxury and quality, effectively distancing it from its Nazi past. Holy's vision not only secured the brand's future, but also positioned it as a leading force in men's fashion, marking a significant turning point in Hugo Boss's history. In the 1960s and 1970s, Hugo Boss, led by Jochen and Uwe Holy, underwent a remarkable transformation. Their strategic vision fueled aggressive global expansion, establishing the brand as a premier fashion label worldwide. With a focus on quality and contemporary style, Hugo Boss suits became emblematic of sophistication and status. This era witnessed intensive investments in branding, advertising, and strategic partnerships, elevating the brand's visibility and prestige internationally. Through meticulous attention to detail and a commitment to excellence, Hugo Boss solidified its position as a leader in designer men's apparel, captivating markets across Europe and North America. As Hugo Boss expanded globally, the company could not completely escape its Nazi past. In the 1990s, increased public scrutiny and historical research brought the issue to the forefront again. The company took steps to address its history head-on by commissioning an independent study to investigate and document the extent of Hugo Boss's involvement with the Nazi regime. This was followed by public apologies and reparations initiatives, including contributions to funds set up to compensate former forced laborers. These efforts were part of a broader corporate responsibility strategy to acknowledge and make amends for the past, attempting to balance historical accountability with the need to move forward. The transparency and willingness to confront unpleasant historical facts were intended to foster trust and rehabilitate the brand's image further. The ethical challenges faced by Hugo Boss highlight the complex responsibilities of modern corporations in dealing with historical legacies. The company's journey from a business complicit in wartime atrocities to a respected player in the global fashion industry underscores the ongoing need for ethical introspection and responsible corporate behavior. It serves as a reminder that companies must continuously evaluate their actions and policies in light of both their past and their impact on current societal values. Today, Hugo Boss has transformed its image and is recognized globally for its high-quality, stylish clothing and accessories. The brand's ability to overcome its controversial history and redefine itself reflects a successful case of corporate reinvention and resilience. However, the legacy of its past continues to serve as a poignant reminder of the challenges businesses face in addressing historical wrongs. The story of Hugo Boss is a compelling narrative of transformation and redemption. From its origins in a small German town to becoming a leader in global fashion, the brand has navigated through its dark past by focusing on quality, innovation, and ethical responsibility. Thank you for joining us on Global Secrets. If you found this deep dive into Hugo Boss's history insightful, please like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us uncover and share more stories that shape our understanding of the world. Stay tuned for more revelations and hidden truths behind other global brands.